Donc, élever les enfants
is a delicate task for helpless people.
C'est une tâche délicate pour des personnes qui se savent incapables
And who turn to God.
et qui se tournent vers Dieu.
And the building of leaders
De même, bâtir les dirigeants,
is for broken people.
c'est pour des personnes brisées.
Strong people break easily, weak people last longer.
Les personnes fortes se cassent facilement, les personnes faibles tiennent plus longtemps. Voilà.
On this 39th night of the fasting, praise and prayer crusade, Brother Theodore emphasized again the genius of Samuel in building a spiritual nation. He explained that Samuel first bet himself into a man that God could use to build a nation, and he chose the instruments to build Israel. Brother Theodore noted that one thing Samuel was outstanding in is the grooming of kings, of leaders who are full of the Holy Spirit. Expounding on this, the leader said that the building of men is the prime work of the Holy Spirit, and he does it through the circumstances of our lives. However, many people have escaped from this school and want to reconfigure the circumstances of their lives, and this to their own undoing. Hence the prayer that God will raise many nation builders in our ministry. Pursuing with an overview of Samuel's genius in building the nation of Israel, Brother Theodore highlighted that even when Samuel was removed from public leadership by congregational vote, he remained the leader, the spiritual authority in Israel till his death. And as he was removed from public leadership, Samuel withdrew in Naioth, and there he continued to be the nation of Israel by doing two things. First, he continued intercession for the nation and created a school of prophets to train people who know God, who are prophets themselves, so that after he is gone, the nation will not be left in a state where there is no voice of God, just as it was the case when he was born. And there, Samuel also built a throne, an altar for God through worship and praise. And this work done by Samuel impacted the nation even long after him. Brother Theodore explained that our auxiliary bases are to be Naioths, not structures, chairs, halls, but sanctuaries, altars erected for God through prayer, praise, and holiness, and schools to train prophets, to train people who walk with God in truth. The leader concluded by saying that what Samuel did is at our reach because it boils down to walking with God.
Apprendre à connaître et à marcher avec Dieu dans la vérité. Pas que les gens vont être les personnes, les pages qu'on va remplir avec notre religion. Mais qu'on forme effectivement des gens qui commencent à marcher avec Dieu, qui eux-mêmes sont des prophètes, pas ceux qui nous acceptent comme des prophètes et qui auront toujours besoin de nous pour recevoir des messages pour eux, mais les gens qui eux-mêmes ont appris à connaître Dieu.
If we all walk with God, not for accountability, but in the way Brother Zach did, encountering God every morning, we'll be able to produce what Samuel produced. The slot was also the opportunity to thank God for a few topics, including those that God has enabled to fast, for the crusade here in the headquarters, where the organization has enabled us to pray 814 hours thus far, for the 411 places where brethren are praying in the nations, some praying 1.5 hours, others praying up to 20 hours daily, for the 1,281 hours of daily prayer volume produced in the nations, and a total of about 50,000 hours of prayer volume produced from nations so far. For all the prayer topics raised to God in the different nations that are praying, and especially the praying for their nations. Sister Esther Koume, leader of the Work on Quest Prayer and Fasting Center, also took some minutes to briefly teach the brethren on how to safely break their fasts.
One day should not c'est la capacité que Dieu t'a donnée, parce que c'est en offrant un jour de jeûne, ça va accompli son dessein pour toi et tu vas apporter ta contribution dans notre édifice de chemin.
It is out of the capacity that God gave you, knowing that even with your 1 day of fast, you are going to bring in your